Hi everyone. I know it's been a really long time since I've actually shown my face on here on a video. And I'm just going to be transparent in sharing why that is. It's not because there was some major event in my life that, I had to, just stop and take care of things or some tragedy. Nothing like that. More or less, I just got in a place of being very discouraged with life, and the things that I do on a daily basis just started to seem so mundane and ineffectual. And I was not discontented to a point of like being completely miserable or anything like that. Just not feeling like life was progressing and things were moving forward, just feeling stuck, for lack of a better term. And it really caused me to take some time and just seek the Lord and see what He had to say about it. And I had to work to get past all of the emotions that were going on and the frustrations that I had, because part of the reason I was kind of feeling stuck was I felt like I'm constantly waiting on others to finish something so I can bring something else to completion. And that's been a source of frustration for me for really a very long time. And I was having a discussion with my mother, and I just told her, I said, if I look at, my circle in my life, which isn't tremendously big, but my circle of people that I spend the most time engaging with on a weekly basis, and really the majority of them don't finish many things. There's always stuff that falls through the cracks, and for one reason or another, and I'm not blaming them, saying that they don't finish things, because some of them are in the same boat that I am, that you're waiting on somebody else to finish something or to start something that so you can progress in what you were asked to do. And I just really began to hunger for, I guess, mentorship. And I've had a lot of mentors in my life, and I am very grateful for them, and I've learned a lot from them over the years. But I'm at a point now where it's like I want like that go-getter person that is just going to go after things and get things done. Take it from the idea phase through the research phase, through the trial and error phase to we did it, it's done. And that's kind of what I'm looking for now, is just looking and seeking the Lord on where I might be able to find somebody that, can kind of be not just a mentor, but also implementing some kind of accountability strategies as well. And I've had to lay aside the things where I'm waiting on other people, because the Lord started to convict me that I've asked you to do something, regardless of whether or not these other people that you thought you would be doing things with and you thought you would be working with do that. So I've had to just be like, okay, God, I understand that I can't put everything on hold indefinitely, waiting for other people to finish things. I actually need to still pick up the ball, get back on the horse and say, okay, God, these options are not really options right now because they're at a standstill, so that I can have continual forward moving process and progress in what I'm doing. What do I need to change? And how do I need to progress moving forward? So that's where I've been. It's really been a struggle to kind of overcome that discouragement. And honestly, it really took me a couple of months. And I just feel like I'm coming out of it now to where, I'm not going to rely on waiting for things anymore. There are certain things, don't get me wrong, that we need to wait on the Lord for. But there are other things where it's like God's given you a vision for something and you say, okay, the plans that I originally had, those have kind of stalled out or aren't working. Okay, what's the next strategy? So I'm going to encourage myself and hopefully encourage you in saying this, that you know what? You have vision, you have purpose for your life, and God wants you continuing to move forward towards that destiny that He has for you. Yes, we can take breaks and refresh, but we need to keep moving forward, and don't let others hinder your progress. Have a blessed day.